Okay, so this is PlayArt Sky variant Batman Red Edition. So here's what it looks like on the side, and this is the art style on the back. So you can see Batman there in the middle, Green Lantern on the left, and Wonder Woman on the right. I, if you've watched my previous review, I bought the Wonder Woman PlayArt Sky based on the Wonder Woman movie of Gal Gadot instead of this variant one because this one on the right sort of has a pot belly, which doesn't really fit any DC character as far as I know, especially not Wonder Woman. Okay, so here's what it looks like on the inside. You get a little design of the bat symbol, very cool, and of course the mandatory stand, which I haven't assembled yet. I don't really need it. This Batman stands really well on his own. I don't think I need the stand, and especially because he is very heavy, so the stand kind of has a hard time actually making him sort of looks like that he's in the air or something like that. So here is the box art. It's very cool, very anime like, and they do say there in the text below that that is what they were going for. They were going for a blend of Japanese art with DC's art style, and overall they succeeded. So yeah, okay. So there's Batman himself. First, let's start with the hands. So this is actually the hands that he comes with, the fists. So it's very well designed, very well colored. I love the blend of red and sort of dark red. It makes it look very epic. So there's the other one, and this is one of the normal open hands. So the other one is currently on him right now. So it looks really good, really shiny, and you can see the texture of the palm. It's really detailed. It's really good. So yeah. He also comes with a silver batarang. Hang on. There we go. A silver batarang. I wish it was collapsible. It would have been uh, more intricate that way. And there is the DC logo at the back. So he also comes with a gun, a rifle gun, which others say is actually a his like propeller gun. I forgot what it was called, but I think they really went for a rifle here. They really gave Batman a gun. I know he doesn't use a gun. Batman's against guns and everything, but yeah, with the more techy, more Japanese style, I think they also went with a more, brutal style with Batman. So the gun is really well colored. It's very distinct. You can see all the details. It's very good. It looks really, really cool. I wish they did something here. To make it look like that there's something that's going to fire. Maybe a bit of red or yellow or something. That would be really, really cool. So yeah. So it's red on half of it. Half of the rifle is red, the other half is black. Then near the handles, it's silver and gold. So it's very cool. Yeah. Okay, and lastly, his last weapon is the katana, which is actually really cool. If you can see, okay, so there are. My camera's not very good, but there are black. It's shaded black halfway down. Halfway down, yeah. Shaded black down there. And the handle looks really cool. See? Yeah, it's really detailed, and so is the guard. The guard is actually a bat symbol as well. Just a variation of it. And oh, the DC logo again. It's pretty cool. Focus. Yeah, here we go. It's really cool. Okay, so Batman right now, here he is. He looks really good. Look at that. Yeah, and he is shiny. Especially the cape reflects light a lot, as well as the paint on the body itself, the red paint especially. So yeah, it looks really good. It's a mesh of dark red and I think metallic red, which gives it that ominous ninja vibe, which is what they were going for. Okay, if you pay attention to the legs here, you can see the details, which is also present on the arms underneath the armor. Really cool. So yeah, it has it uses basically four colors or five. Of course, there's metallic red, dark red, silver, black, and gold. It's really shiny and it looks really cool. See? Even the sides of the ankles of the legs, they're very good. Okay, hang on. I'm going to show you the back. Okay, so here's the back. As you can see, his spine is... There's a metallic spine on the back of the armor, which is also detailed, which is also discussed in the box, which is really cool. You can see that. The cape is really good as well. It's a bit heavy and it's different from what Batman or PlayArt Sky is made of. I don't think it's PVC. It's definitely some sort of plastic, but it's kind of bendable. So here's the back. As you can see, the spine is shaped out in the armor itself. It's also discussed in the discussion regarding the design inside the box, if ever you were wondering. So the details all throughout the armor, the sort of like weaving that they do is very prominent all throughout. It's on all sides. Even the biceps and the triceps have it, as you can see here. So the joints is basically the same with all PlayArt Sky. The only difference is that Batman's toes doesn't have a toe curve. It does have a toe swivel, which is kind of weird, but it does help out in balancing him when he's standing. But I wish there was a toe curve because, especially with Batman being a martial artist and all, I think it's really pertinent that he has it. So yeah. He is easier to move than Wonder Woman, and he does have double joints on his legs and on his knees. So yeah, it's very good. It's easy to move. Um, his head does move a lot. There's a lot of free. You can move him a lot actually, even 360 degrees. But the neck doesn't really move, so maybe take that into consideration if you're more if you like posing the neck or something. That depends. The torso, of course, is movable as well as the arms. One thing though, in my version, I don't think this is prominent, but in my version, the right arm here is very easy to dislocate. You can see it from, yeah. So, but the other arm isn't like that. So I think that's a defect. The only complaint that I have here, I do love the design, especially the mask. It looks really well. The only complaint I have here is the cape. So the cape, as you can see, has a faded red color to it. It should be the same as the red in the armor, but the problem is that when I took him out first, the red paint was actually still wet for some reason, which I really hated. So I needed to wash it and then dry it, and that's what we got. And this is what we're left with. Kind of faded red. It still looks really cool, but not as cool as it was uh, if it looked more like the original intent, which is the same red as the armor itself. If you can see, also one thing, there are defects on the underside of the cape, as you can see here. Hang on, let's stretch out the cape. Hang on. Okay, so there are defects in the cape, as you can see here. There's like it's like the cutoff point when they made it. I'm not sure, maybe a peg or something, and it's also right here. It's not that easy to see, but it does bother me, especially with something that costs this much. You would expect, more better quality control. But yeah, I've been hearing a lot of complaints regarding the quality control of PlayArt Sky in terms of paint, and some functionality is not very good. Um, so lastly, has grappling hooks on the edge of his cape. There are actually four, which actually works for me for the design, an edgier, more brutal Batman. It's pretty cool, and that's basically it. So here are some pictures.